Well, welcome, 14 Eagles family. This is Brian Frazier. I'm your host for tonight. I'm one of the facilitators of 14 Eagles, and I'd like to welcome you to the 14 Eagles Thursday night webinar conference call. I'm glad that you could make it tonight. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really, really appreciate that. So, what I want to do tonight is just go over some housekeeping real quick, just to give you a quick update on what's been happening with the platform and the back office with the developers. Unfortunately, they have not completed the task as of yet. I've been in conference with them all this week and trying to get them to get things situated with the back office and the gifting process, so we can resume doing what we love to do to help each other. They're asking me to bear with them while they get this situation straightened out. They did have a COVID issue last week that they were dealing with, and it kind of put them behind. And so they want me to try to work with them. So I go to you, the 14 Eagles family, just to let you know and to bear with us as we try to get this thing situated so we can get back to doing what our platform is designed to do, and that's to help each other through the gifting process, and so we can get moving again. But in the meantime, we still want to get the word out to let people know about the 14 Eagles platform, about what we do here at 14 Eagles, the concept of 14 Eagles, because we can still come together. We can still do what we need to do while we're waiting on the platform to start the gifting process again. So we're not going to let that hold us back while we're waiting for that. And so I really appreciate your patience on this as we go through this with them. You know, we want to try to work with the developers as much as we can, considering the health issues that they've been dealing with, and you know, we're not the only ones that they work with. So we kind of gotta, you know, we're at their mercy anyway, so to speak. So we gotta try to work with them as much as we possibly can. And so with that, I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed on that as that is being situated. So now, what I want to do is, as we always do, I'm not going to hold you tonight, but I definitely want to go over the 14 Eagles concept and the platform and how it works and everything. And normally what we like to do is we'd like to encourage you to go to the 14 Eagles community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. That's www.14eaglesden.com. And you can click on the menu on the site, and you can go to the 14 Eagles video tab. And as you go to the 14 Eagles video tab, you'll see the video down below. That's where you can learn about the 14 Eagles platform and how it works. And so what I like to do is I like to always just go over the video, and so just in case you haven't had a chance to see it before, you can see it now. And that way you know you don't have to explain this to anyone. All right? Let the video do all the work for you, explaining the platform and how it works. So with that being said, let me go ahead and start the video real quick. Let me do this. Welcome to 14 Eagles. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe a program that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. When we join 14 Eagles, we enter into the first step of that process. We're invited to freely send a $2 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $6. We now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $2, totaling $28. Of that $28, we keep $7 as our harvest and hold on to $21 for step 2. In step 2, you're invited to freely send a $7 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $21. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $7, totaling $98. You keep $8 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest of $7 and hold on to $90 for step 3. Step 3, you're invited to send a $30 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $90. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $30, totaling $420. You keep $120 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest total and hold on to $300 for step 4. Now for step 4, you're invited to freely send a $100 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $300. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $100, totaling $1,400, of which you keep $800 as your harvest. You can see how your harvest is growing. You hold on to $600 for step 5, where you're invited again to freely send a $200 gift to each of 3 people whose names presented to you for a total of $600. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $200, totaling $2,800, of which you keep $2,050 as your harvest and hold on to $750 for step 6. Step 6, the final step, you're invited to freely send a $250 gift to each of the 3 people whose names that are presented to you for a total of $750. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $250, totaling $3,500. You hold $750 for repeating step 6 and keep $2,750 as your harvest for a total harvest of $5,735 from a one-time initial gift of just $6. You can also send and receive additional gifts by re-entering and cycling through each step. For example, by re-entering step 1, where you send a $2 gift to 3 people, by cycling through that step, you have the potential to receive $22 in gifts over and over. Likewise, by recycling step 2, you have the potential to receive $77 in gifts over and over again. That principle applies to each step. By cycling through each step, you can receive $6,380 in gifts over and over, in addition to the $5,735 in gifts you receive through your initial progression through your 6 steps. One of the first questions we receive is, how do I position myself to send and receive these gifts? Well,
I encourage you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles, and he or she, if they haven't already, will provide you with their website address, 14eagles.com/ and their username. In it, you will find an outline that will walk you through the process to becoming a 14 Eagles member. It's a very simple process that begins with registering for a Cash App account. Cash App is our payment processor, which allows us to seamlessly and in real time send and receive gifts. Once you have established and funded your Cash App account, you can join 14 Eagles by completing a very short template. Then send your gift to 3 people whose names are presented to you in your website, and introduce 14 Eagles to 2 people who do exactly what you just did. Register for a Cash App account, join 14 Eagles, give 3 people $2 each, and introduce the program to 2 like-minded people who do the same thing you just did. That's how you build your 14 Eagles nest. These are the people who follow you from step 1 through step 6. It all began with a very simple 4-step process. As I mentioned earlier, 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not selling anything. We're not asking anybody to change their behavior. We are merely presenting a program to our friends and family members that allows us to freely send a $2 gift to 3 people with the potential to be blessed to the tune of thousands of dollars each month. Thank you for your time, and again, I urge you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles. God bless.
All right, so there you have it. That's the 14 Eagles platform in a nutshell. It's not very difficult. It's very, very simple and easy to follow. If you do get confused about how the 14 Eagles platform works, by all means, play the video again. And you can find the video on our community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. And it's on the video, 14 Eagles video tab. And look at it, a couple of times. Sometimes it may take, 2 or 3 times to really get the gist of how it works. But once you get the gist of how it works, then right below the video itself, it shows you the sign up instructions on just how to sign up. Get with the person that invited you, and they can walk you through that process as well. But it's right here. If you follow these instructions verbatim, you shouldn't have too much problem at all getting signed up and getting into the 14 Eagles community and going through the gifting process. Now, as I stated earlier, we're going through a change in the back office as it pertains to the gifting process. And so right now, we're asking that no one send any gifts at this point. You can sign up and go and log into your back office. But right now, the developers are working on the process, and we hope that they will get that done here very quickly, and hopefully it's up and running very soon. Unfortunately, we at their mercy, and we have to wait on them to finish doing what they're trying to do. They did get hit by COVID, and so it put a little delay into trying to catch up with the work that they have to do, because we're not the only client that they have and that they work with, so we have to kind of bear with them for the moment. But once everything gets back up and running again, we will have whatever changes that have been made will be put onto the site, so you'll know exactly what to do on how to send the gifts and receive gifts through the process. Matter of fact, the changes that are being made is going to make things even easier and faster for the process. We're going to try to make it as automated as we possibly can, but we're going to keep it as a peer-to-peer process. So no one has to deal with anybody else's money. Any monies that's being gifted will all be gifted to the person from the person. Okay? And, 14 Eagles doesn't handle any money here. All right? So there's no money to lose. Is everything to gain. And that's how we like it here at 14 Eagles. The people are in control, not the 14 Eagles platform. You are. You are the ones that's in control. And as long as we work together with one another, then all of us can prosper as we build this community and take it to higher heights and uplift people's consciousness and what we're trying to do. Now, that's the gifting platform. But what is 14 Eagles really all about? And that's the main thing right here. This is the thing that we really like to focus on, the whole concept of 14 Eagles. Because, there's a lot of gifting platforms out here today. Ever since the pandemic started, it has been proliferated with gifting platforms and other online platforms and everybody's, there's no shortage of opportunities out here on the internet for people to make money. Okay, no shortage of them. If people are not making money, it's not because there's nothing out there to make money with. But the whole thing about 14 Eagles is our concept is not about making money. It's about building a community, a virtual community, a community of people helping each other. Okay, matter of fact, we don't really focus on the money here at 14 Eagles. We focus on the community. We focus on the people within the community, because we know if we focus on the community, the money will automatically follow. That's the whole idea. But the problem with that is that most people focus on the money. They don't focus on the community. So it becomes a challenge in trying to change people's mentality about what we're trying to do here. People have been conditioned to focus on the money. And we understand that. We understand the plight of that. We know how the system works, how our economic system works in this country. And we've all been conditioned to follow the lead in the economic system that they set up for us. That's one of the reasons why, 4% of the people in this country, in the world, control 95% of the wealth in the world, because the system is designed and set up for those 4%. And so in order for us to change that, we have to change our thinking and change our consciousness, uplift our consciousness to be more aware, be more consciously aware of what we're involved in, okay? How the economic system works, how our society works, how our governments work, how corporations work. We have to be more cognizant of that. And so that's what 14 Eagles is more about getting you more consciously aware of what's going on around you. And so in that, we encourage you to come to the community website and on the home page, scroll down to the welcome. Okay? The welcome will give you a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is really about. All right? And so, when we don't have any whole lot of bells and whistles and cars to give away and big checks to hand out and all that stuff. No, we're here to focus on you. We're here to focus on giving you what you need mentally, okay, and consciously to be able to grow and be in a community like this. All right? Because it's time for us to take heed on what we need to do to get ourselves out of this condition. And that's right, I said a condition, because the society that we're in today, the economic system that we're in today, is a condition. It's a condition to keep you in poverty, to keep you enslaved financially. And so we have to bust out of that. Poverty is not our friend, okay? It's a sickness, okay? And it's been thrust upon us. And so our goal here at 14 Eagles is to help people within the community get out of poverty and to get out of debt, okay? And we're going to try to do that by all means necessary. And so one of the first steps in doing that is to deal with the way that we think, change our thinking. You know, it's a paradigm shift out here right now. And so we have to shift with that paradigm. And so we want to get it back to the people. We want the people to get back control of our societies that we're in. Get back in control of our communities and our neighborhoods. And so, and the only way that we know to do that here at 14 Eagles is to create a virtual community, one that we can control and we can run the way that we want to do it, okay? So the first step in that is checking out the welcome on the 14 Eagles homepage. If you read this welcome, then you'll get a perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. Then the other thing is, right below that, we have what is called Video Row. And in our Video Row, we have a series of videos here, which will give you a somewhat of a perspective mentally on different things that you normally don't get from mainstream media and from corporations, okay? This is information that will make you think. It'll make you ponder. And hopefully it'll make you go and research what you need to know, what you need to find out. So it gets you on the road of thinking, and that because that's what we need to do. We need to think more. We need to and stop following governments and corporations because they're leading us in the wrong direction. So we get to thinking for ourselves and get to researching information on our own. Then we become more and more aware. And so that's one of our goals here at 14 Eagles. So that's why we have Video Row. Also, we want you, if you don't do anything else with 14 Eagles, join our newsletter. Okay? Make sure that you're getting our email updates that we send out on a weekly basis. And I'm going to get into really why you need to do that. But yeah, join our newsletter so you can get our email updates, so you can stay informed about what's going on with 14 Eagles and stay up to date. All right? And then also, because we're a community, we also we garner camaraderie here at 14 Eagles. We don't like competition. So we don't need anybody to compete with. So with businesses, we're in favor of small businesses. We want people to bring their business to the 14 Eagles community. Bring your business here, and you can advertise right on our site. And we can show you how to do that through our business community. All right? And we'll show you how to advertise your business right on our website. And so when people come to the site, they can see your business and check out what you have. Because what's a community without a business, without businesses within that community? So here at 14 Eagles, we try to show you how you can advertise your business. Because, yeah, 14 Eagles, we don't make money here. Okay, all we do is send gifts. But we encourage you to make money if you have a business. So we bring your business here to the community, the very community that you're helping to build. And so by doing that, now you have the best of both worlds. You get to advertise to the community that you're helping to build, and therefore have an opportunity to make money through your goods and services that you advertise to the community. But on the other hand, because you're a part of the community, you also get to receive gifts and contributions through the community. So you have the best of both worlds if you have a business. Right? And so we really encourage that. But here's the thing. If you don't have a business, then we have that for you too. Because we have partnered with a business called Dynamic Trio. And Dynamic Trio has a trilogy of platforms, one of which is called Fund Me 24/7. Okay, it's a very dynamic platform that is almost in line with 14 Eagles because their philosophy is aligned with 14 Eagles, where they're helping people to get out of debt and to wipe out poverty through crowdfunding. It has taken the crowdfunding concept by storm. And so we really encourage you to take a look at the Fund Me 24/7 platform in the Dynamic Trio Corporation. Also, and along with that, they also have the Feed Me 24/7, which is a feeder system for the Fund Me 24/7. For as little as $10, one time out of pocket, you can get involved to Feed Me 24/7, which leads you right into Fund Me 24/7. That's two different platforms where you can make two separate contributions. You can get two separate contributions from the same entity. It is powerful. And then they have a third one called Fund Me to Infinity that is just out of this world. All right. So if you really want to make money, that's where you want to go. All right. That's where you want to really check that out. And then also we have Cutting Edge Technical Solutions. Cutting Edge Technical Solutions, which is CETS for short, is a company that 14 Eagles has partnered with, because CETS is showing communities how to build communities. They're actually building communities from the ground up, okay? And they're doing it with every day, the things that we throw away every day, okay? That's right, trash. They're taking trash and turning trash into renewable energy, turning it into building materials, and turning it into all types of things that we use on a daily basis. Stuff that you throw away every day, they're taking that and recycling it and restructuring it and putting it into the everyday things that we use on a daily basis. Unbelievable technology that they have. We've partnered with them. So we encourage you to check out our partners, CETS. See what they do. Go to their website, okay, and check them out. There may be an opportunity there for you, right? Because they're going around the country setting up communities, physical communities, showing those communities how to build up their own communities, training people how to build, how to get into construction, how to do different administrative jobs as well. Right? They're doing it. They're doing it as we speak. And so we're partnering with them as well. So just to let you know, 14 Eagles is more than just a gifting platform. So if you're seeing us for the first time, know and believe we're more than just that gifting platform that you've seen in the first video. Right? We're much bigger than that. We have a much bigger vision than just sending gifts back and forth. Right? Like I said, it's a paradigm shift here. We're moving into a direction to where we can be in control in our own communities, okay, starting with our virtual community. And then also, we have another company that we partnered with called Legacy Sharing, the Cosmos community, okay? They're also in line with what 14 Eagles is doing. This company here is literally paying you for doing good. They're paying you for doing good. Have you ever heard that before? Okay? By being a member of Legacy Sharing, okay, and their memberships range from $50 up to $500. And based on what membership you get, guess what? They will pay you on a monthly basis, okay, every month for a whole year. That's right, every month for a whole year. And all you have to do is good work. When I say good work, whatever you're doing good, if you're already doing that, then you'll get paid for it when you come here. Unbelievable. So if you're in 14 Eagles and you're giving gifts, you're in Dynamic Trio and you're giving contributions through Dynamic Trio, guess what? That's a good work, and you get paid for doing that. So really, check out this website. Get familiar with it. And if you have any questions about it, you can give us an email. Send us an email, and we'll put you in the right direction. Also, we have Acquisition Alliance. Acquisition Alliance is the School of Prosperity. They're showing people how to market their business online. And they have businesses that you can get involved with as well, all right, where you can make money. They have a powerful, powerful concept. They have what is called the money train, something I have never seen. I've never seen a money train online business before. It is unbelievable. And no matter how many businesses you have, because we really promote multiple streams of income, all right? Because that's one of the best ways to get ahead now, is having multiple streams of income. And so, you know, even just like right now is a perfect example. With the 14 Eagles platform being down like it is, where we're having our back office gifting process redone. In the meantime, you could be doing other businesses through our partnerships with these companies and making money while we're waiting for the gifting platform to come back up. So therefore, you don't never have to skip a beat. Powerful, powerful thing. An Acquisition Alliance, through their money train, any business that you have, you can put into that money train, and anyone that gets involved with you, they can see all the different businesses that you have, and they can get involved with whichever one that you want, whichever one that they want, okay, on their own. You don't even have to show it to them. They can go and look at it for themselves. Powerful, powerful concept. So yeah, so check that out. If you're interested in seeing more about that, get with the person that invited you, or if they don't know anything, then they can just send us, and you can just send us an email. All right. This is what 14 Eagles is all about. You know, we're here to change the system. We're here to change the system for the better. Okay, by making our own system. All right. This pandemic, you know, as bad as it is, it may be a blessing in disguise. Why do I say that? Because it gives us an opportunity to dwell within ourselves instead of depending on the system. See, now we're being faced in a position, being put into a position now to where we really have to fend for ourselves. All right? We really have to be conscious about what's going on now. No more, you know, just walking blindly, going through our day-to-day ruts every day. Now we have to really pay attention to what's going on now with the pandemic and the things behind the pandemic, people dying, people getting sick, people being separated, can't go outside. I mean, and it's just not in this country, it's all around the world. So we have to be aware of what's happening. And so that's why we encourage you to please get on our newsletter. If you don't do anything else, get on our newsletter so you can stay informed. And one of the reasons why I say that is because we have a video of the week that goes out every week. And we've got a series of videos that are coming up. And the first one came out this week called Indoctrination. We really, really encourage you to watch that video of the week. Okay? It is a powerful video. Powerful, powerful video. It's information that you otherwise would not get. Mainstream media, okay, has scrubbed it from social media. All right? You can't get it on social media, this information. And there's a reason for that. And if you watch that video, you will see why. And so what you want to do is make sure that you get that video. It's going to go out again later on. So if you got that video, please send it out to others. Get this information out. Let people see what they don't get a chance to see. This is what 14 Eagles is all about. All right? Because it's up to us. We can't leave it to corporations and governments to tell us what to do. We have to decide for ourselves what's good for us. So, and you can't do that if you don't get all the information. So make sure that you get these videos of the week if you don't do anything else. Okay? It's going to be very important because you can't make an informed decision if you are not informed. No one can tell you what information you need to have. That's up to you. All right? That's up to you. And so for some reason, this information you can't get on mainstream media. You can't get on social media like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You can't get it there. Okay? So you got to be careful of what you can't get. Okay? So now, with that being said, I don't know if he's here. Greg, are you here? If you're here, open up.
Yeah, can you hear me?
There he is. There you go.
All
Thanks,
right.
brother. Yeah, just wanted you to close us out, man.
All right, not a problem. Again, Brian, another great call. Family, we just really, we're moving into a day and time now where, as you can see, prices of things are going to be going up. And this is what forced me. This is why we hung around for so long, because we knew this day was coming. And we went through the ups and downs because we want to be here when we're going to need each other more than ever before. So again, invite your friends to the 14 Eagles platform. We're here every Thursday night at 8:30. Like Brian said at the beginning of the call, you don't have to try to convince them. You don't have to try to explain everything to them. Let them come to the site. Let them get their questions answered. Let them decide for themselves what they're going to do. We're living in some excellent times right now, but we really need to be prepared for it. And the only way we're going to be prepared for it is if we work together. So with that being said, Brian, back to you.
Fantastic. Thanks, Greg. And then also, just to let you know, on the Contact Us tab on the community website located at www.14eaglesden.com, you'll have our information here, our link to the webinar on there. So, if you're on the computer, just come every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go to the Contact Us tab, click on the link, and it'll put you into the webinar. If you can't get on the webinar on the computer, then you can get on to the conference call number. It's right there on the Contact Us page. Also, we have what is called the 24/7 Sizzle call number. Okay, that's the old school way of getting the information out. Okay, we had that Sizzle call. You get on that Sizzle call, dial it up, let somebody hear that call. It gives them a little snapshot of what 14 Eagles is all about and what we do. Also, if you need to email us, you can email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com. Any question that you may have about 14 Eagles, let us know what it is. You can come here, you can email us, and then also we have a member service number, 301-684-1216. Our email is controltower@14eaglesden.com. That's controltower@14eaglesden.com. And a lot of people, they get, they look funny when you say you have a member service number for a gifting platform. But we do. We do have a member service number, and we encourage people to call it. Because, see, when you call us, you'll get to talk to us. Okay? If we don't answer, just leave a message and somebody will get back with you. And so if you have any issues with the gifting platform, or if you have questions about 14 Eagles and what we do, that's where you want to call to get the answers. Okay? And if we don't have the answer, we'll find the answer. Okay? So with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming. We really appreciate it. Like I said before, you come here. You could have been anywhere else tonight, but you chose to come here, and we really, really appreciate that. We don't take that for granted. So we thank you for doing that. If you're here, and if you're looking at this on the recording, we appreciate you looking at the recording as well. Get this video out to people, because, like Greg says, we leave no stone unturned. Okay, so, if you don't get this information, it's not because we're not trying to get it out to you. All right? So with that being said, you guys have a great one. We're looking forward to seeing you next Thursday. You have a great weekend and be safe. Peace, everybody.